In the early hours of April 4, 2003, the highland town of Wamena in Papua, Indonesia, became the focal point of a tense and violent clash that highlighted the ongoing struggle in the region. This incident, known as the Wamena Arms Raid, involved a daring attack by separatist rebels on a local Indonesian armory, which dramatically escalated into a broader conflict involving the military, police, and indigenous communities. Papua, a region marked by its rich cultural tapestry and diverse indigenous population, has been a hotbed of conflict and controversy since its controversial incorporation into Indonesia in 1969. The region's desire for independence had given rise to the Free Papua Movement, OPM, which had been waging a low-intensity guerrilla war against Indonesian authorities for decades. Tensions were always just below the surface, fueled by grievances over political repression, human rights abuses, and economic exploitation. The incident began when a group of approximately 50 armed Papuan independence fighters, identified as members of the OPM, launched a pre-dawn raid on an Indonesian military armory in Wamena. Their objective was clear: to seize weapons and ammunition to bolster their capabilities in the ongoing struggle against Indonesian rule. The raid was swift and took the poorly defended armory by surprise, resulting in the rebels making off with a substantial cache of military-grade weapons. The response from the Indonesian security forces was immediate and forceful. Special police and military units were quickly deployed to the area to recover the stolen weapons and restore order. However, the situation rapidly deteriorated as the security forces, in their zeal to retrieve the arms and apprehend those responsible, conducted sweeping raids across local communities. These raids were marked by violence and accusations of human rights abuses, further exacerbating the already tense relationship between indigenous Papuans and Indonesian authorities. As news of the raid and the subsequent crackdown spread, protests erupted throughout Papua. Many indigenous communities saw the incident not just as a simple act of rebellion, but as a symbol of their broader resistance against what they perceived as an occupying force. The Indonesian government, concerned about the potential for widespread unrest, increased its military presence in the region, which only served to deepen the mistrust and anger among the Papuan population. The Wamena incident also drew international attention, leading to renewed calls for dialogue and a reassessment of the situation in Papua. Human rights organizations and international observers condemned the heavy-handed tactics of the Indonesian security forces and highlighted the need for a peaceful resolution to the ongoing conflict. The 2003 Wamena incident had long-lasting implications for Papua and Indonesia. It highlighted the volatile nature of the conflict in Papua and the deep-seated grievances that could lead to future violence. In response to both national and international pressure, the Indonesian government eventually initiated several programs aimed at improving the economic development and political autonomy of the region. However, the effectiveness of these initiatives remained a subject of debate, and sporadic violence continued. The Wamena Arms Raid is remembered as a significant event in the history of Papua's struggle for independence. It underscored the complexities of managing regional conflicts within Indonesia and the challenges of addressing deeply rooted ethnic and political issues. For the people of Papua, the incident remains a poignant reminder of their ongoing quest for recognition, autonomy, and respect for their rights. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give a like, share, and subscribe to receive notification when we drop new content.